Let me guess, you're posting content, maybe you even had a video pop off, but your DMs are full of people who can't actually afford to work with you, and the serious clients, well, they're not reaching out at all. So in this video, I want to go through how you can go viral as such in your total addressable market. So this is for business owners who want to actually get clients through their content instead of just going viral 24/7, because virality isn't money. And in this video, I'm going to show you a live example going through exactly how to find the ideas, what to do to actually go viral in your total addressable market so you can attract more inbound leads to your offer. So just from proof, my Instagram account only has 1,000 followers, but I attract high ticket clients on, well, not a daily basis, on a weekly basis. Also my clients as well. Rick only has around 4k followers. I'll show you him in a bit, but with the right content strategy, we added 70k to his pipeline and directly 50k closed, but there's still around 70k in the pipeline as well. Also Devin, a multiple 7-figure agency owner, we increased his show and close rate by a bunch just through strategic short form content that went to his total addressable market, so went to his ideal client instead of just randoms. And in this video, I want to show you exactly how you can do that for yourself so that every video works as a client acquisition tool, not just vanity metrics. So the problem isn't your content quality. The problem is who your content is talking to. You're making content that is made to actually go viral. Yes, virality is good. Trust me, I was getting 10 million views a month for a year straight, and I hardly got any clients for it. I literally got around 1 client for it, okay? You need to be making content that gets the right attention from people who actually have the budget and intent to buy. And the whole goal of content is to make them pre-sold. It is to get more attention, of course, but it's to make the people who you get from going viral in your total addressable market to become pre-sold and buy from you. And instead of hopping on your calls with your sales team and give them all the objections under the sun, they're closed straight away. So most business owners are taking advice from gurus who say just find viral videos and replicate them. And sure, that's true to an extent, and that's a great top of funnel strategy to get more awareness, more attention onto your offer, but that's not how you go viral within your market to attract the right ideal clients. And those videos that you're posting, they may get views, but they teach random people who are never going to buy from you. And that's why most accounts actually mess up. So they go viral, they go get millions of views, and then people who follow them are randoms, and whenever they post again, those people don't care about what you post about, so they don't interact, which means your videos don't even get pushed out anymore. Okay, and I've had this before. Even with my TikTok account, let's just switch from Instagram to TikTok. I was getting a lot of views, but again, I got the wrong views. They followed, and then my engagement went down because they weren't the right followers. I was on a call as well with a prospect the other day, and he had over 125,000 views. His DMs blew up, but most of the people reaching out couldn't afford what he offered. They were just impressed by the numbers in his content. And that's the trap. Views do feel like progress, and trust me, it's a dopamine hit. Like once you see all these views, all these likers coming through, you're like, damn, I'll keep on refreshing. I've been there. But it's not going to get you clients. It's not going to attract the clients you want. Okay. Step one is really simple, and it's knowing your ideal client at a deep level. So you really need to, before you even create content, you're a business owner, you're a successful business owner already. You realize what content can do for your business. It can increase awareness, get more clients. But the first step is, before you even start creating content, is understanding your ideal client. Not just service level, but actually deep. Who are they? What do they believe about their industry? What objections do they have before they even speak to you? What questions are they asking themselves at 2 a.m? What keeps them up at night? And what outcome do they actually want? And what's stopping them from getting there? Because then you can inject your unique mechanism to be like, shift their beliefs and be like, okay, this is what I need. When your content speaks to these exact pains and beliefs, the right people stop scrolling and think, this is my exact situation. Not, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's really funny. Like we don't want that, okay? This is for me. Okay, once you understand these things, you can speak directly to those people within your content. For example, with me, with my ideal clients, they have these beliefs, okay? I know content works, I've seen it work for other people, but I don't have the time to figure it out. I'm in meetings all day and running an actual business. I tried hiring someone to handle it, but they didn't understand my industry enough to create anything that actually represented me properly. I'm worried about posting something that doesn't land the right way. I do serious deals, and if something stupid goes viral attached to my name, that's a problem. I've had content get traction before, but I couldn't keep up the consistency. The momentum died. I'm getting views, but zero clients. This probably resonates with you as well. These are not made up objections. These are real things real business owners say, gathered from daily conversations. When your content addresses those exact fears and frustrations for your ideal client, this is for my ideal client, but for yours, you attract the right audience automatically. So that's step one. You really need to understand who you're speaking to, and a really good hack to do this is look at the clients already that you have. Look at the ones like your dream clients, the ones that you really like working with. What have they all got in common? And also how their buying behavior. So what you can do, really simple, is download all your sales team sales calls, go to something called, I'll show you up here, Descript, and then you can put them in here, and then you can download the transcript. And then what you can do is put this into ChatGPT, Claude AI, and you can be like, this is some of my sales calls, some closed, some are checking calls, some are coaching calls, some didn't close, but can you just give me the buying behavior of my ideal client? And also from the calls that didn't close, can you give me the objections, the questions and concerns, the beliefs of the prospects, so I can shift them within my content? And what this is going to do is just going to spit out all the beliefs, all the objections, all the questions and concerns, and you can turn those into content ideas, because they're the ones that are going to speak to your ideal client, okay? Step two is you actually want to get views. So you don't want to create these pieces of content and they just get 200, 300 views. You want them to at least go viral in your total addressable market. So how do we do this? How do we still keep our messaging dialed in within our content, but still make the video good enough for it to go to more people? And this is where you find formats that actually perform. So what I found over posting over 10,000 times across personal accounts, clients' accounts, one thing is actually really clear. It's not the hook that's the most important. Well, that does play in a part, but what I found is the format is the main thing that makes a video do well or not. Okay, so hooks, scripts, just filming in general are important, but if you have a boring format, your video will not perform. And you can see this all over social media. The best performing videos are a really unique format. So they're not just speaking to the camera. Yes, these will do well sometimes if you again have the right hook, scripts and everything like that, but they're different kind of formats that do super well. But this is for a reason, because it's engaging, okay, and it's entertaining as well as valuable if you, again, speak to your ideal client. So the easiest way to know what formats work without burning weeks testing yourself is to take ones that are already proven. For example, let me just show you my client Rick. He buys businesses basically, and he helps other people buy businesses. So let me just show you his account. I want to show you one video that done super well. We also reposted this video to TikTok and it got around like 200k views and around 200 leads from this video. But I literally stole this format and he keeps reposting it because it performs so well. But let me show you the basic video. I think it's down here somewhere. I know it's on TikTok. But let me get this format and show you it. So this is the format. I'll show you the format, and this is a repost. But I'll show you I'll put on the screen the TikTok, how many views it got and how many leads it got. I'll just scroll through it, basically commenting for his lead magnet. That starts a sales conversation. But let me just show you this video so you understand what it is and what I mean by different formats. Yes, he's at his screen talking, but you'll see what I mean. Let me just show you.
Tier ranking businesses to buy. Let's go. Laundromats, F tier. Even though a lot of people say they're great to buy, they're actually one of the worst businesses to buy. HVAC business, A tier. These are super profitable and easy to automate, leading you take home every profit every month while being free. Gyms, D tier. High churn and just a pain in the butt to manage in general. Car washes, I'm gonna put this as C tier. Health and wellness business.
So as you can tell, it's a tier list ranking video. Basically, we're ranking the businesses to buy. And this is important. I want to make something clear. We're speaking directly to his ideal client here, because his ideal client's beliefs are, because they've seen all over social media, the best business to buy is a laundromat. He destroys that belief straight away by putting it in F tier. So he puts it in F tier, and this is going to be kind of controversial as well. That's why I did so well on TikTok, because people were like, what do you mean laundromats aren't good to buy? So it shifts the beliefs of his ideal client to make them think laundromats aren't good to buy. And then when he says the S tier, which is his clean juice store that he bought, and this is what he really helps people buy. He helps people buy businesses, of course, but profitable ones. He puts that at S tier, and this is going to trigger them and be like, okay, oh damn, okay, buying a clean juice store, that actually sounds like the right move. And then boom, how do you buy a clean juice store? Oh, Rick, okay, I'm going to book in a call. And then it goes from there, okay? So we are speaking to his ideal client, but in a way that is still able to go to more people, because it is entertaining. He's not just sitting there, he's ranking things, okay? And you can do this with loads of formats. So for example, another format that done super well was this one, good, bad, excellent. So he says, this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is excellent. And again, you're overcoming objections in a slight way, but in an entertaining way, so it can go to more people. So you're not just sitting there and be like, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. You are making it entertaining, so it goes to more people, but in your total addressable market. Okay, so here's a really key point that people miss. Don't just look at formats within your own industry. That tier listing format was not in the business buying space. I didn't see that at all. I went outside Rick's industry and found that format, and I added it into his industry. And a lot of people are like, oh, you have to find formats that your ideal client will resonate with. No, you just have to make it resonate with them by your messaging within the content. So you can take a format, you can take a dancing video, and you can turn it into a video that speaks to your ideal client. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but you can do it, especially if you're taking proven formats and just adding your unique value that speaks to your ideal client. It's gonna go to more people, but within your market, which is the whole goal of content. Okay, so now all you have to do is take a relevant topic within your industry, place it inside a proven viral format, and you have high performing videos that speaks to the exact people you want as clients. Not random viewers, not tire kickers, the actual decision makers who have the budget and the problem you solve. Now I want to show you how to do this, so you're not just like, oh, okay, well, how do I do it then? So all you're going to do, okay, is go to Instagram, or you can go to TikTok, wherever you want to go to, wherever you're posting on. I actually recommend, of course, Instagram, but just repost your videos to other platforms. But you're literally just going to take some time, if you can, or get your team to, or hire an agency to, a quick plug.
Your price is too high.
You're just going to scroll. You're just going to scroll, and you're going to look at formats, not even within your industry. Like if you have a burner account, you can just scroll and you can see formats that are performing super well. So I'm going to scroll for a bit. I'm going to find a format that performs super well, and I'm going to show you how you can do this for your industry. So I'm going to scroll. I'm going to scroll. Okay, look, as we can see, the tier ranking format, again, it performs super well. Oh, and we popped up here. Now this is a format that you can implement as well, a podcast clip. Like you can set up a microphone and look to the side, and you can turn this into a video that speaks to your ideal client. But it's a format that works because it's also a bit get people to comment as well, because they're like, okay, who are you talking to? You're not talking to anyone. So that's another good format. Okay, so I found a format here. Okay, we're ranking AI tools. It's basically the same as tier listing, but it's a bit different. So ranking AI tools. So what we can do here is, I'm going to keep to the example of business buying just for the sake of this video, because it's going through it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this link, and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to kind of get a transcript of it. So I'm going to go to Descript, and sorry if I'm looking like here, my computer's here, my camera's here, but I'm just going to upload a file. I'm going to go to Snap Insta, and what this is going to do is going to allow you to download the video. So let me just copy and paste it in here, download, and what I can do now is download the video, and then what I can do is go to CapCut and then get the transcript for free. You can go to Descript as well. I'm just going to do CapCut real quick, so you can go create project, and then what you're going to do is insert it here. I think it's because I've got a lot of things going, a lot of tabs open, that's a bit slow. But yeah, I'm going to go here, drag it in, double click it, and then transcript, and then it's going to give me the transcript for free. And then what I can do is just analyze the transcript. Okay, I can literally take the hook, I can take the format and then add my own unique value section to it. So what he's doing is he's basically ranking AI tools. And what I can change here is, let me just do an example. Let me go to my content dashboard. This is a dashboard I have and I give to all my clients. This is my personal one, but it just basically allows you to sort all your content. If you want one for free, it will be in the second link in the description. You can just grab that for free. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and let's just pretend this is Rick's dashboard. I'm going to go here and I'm just literally going to say ranking. I'm going to add the content type is growth, but it's still speaking to my ideal client. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to copy and paste the script. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to analyze this and see what I can do to actually make it speak to his ideal client. And so what we can do is, instead of being like ranking the best AI tools, what we can do is rank the best AI tools to automate a business when bought. And this speaks to, again, Rick's ideal client. They struggle with, after they bought a business, automating it. How do they automate it? Well, they can automate it with AI. So I can say something like this. I can say Claude. So I can rank these tools and then after speak to his ideal client. So Claude, I can rate this 8. This is great for creating employee SOPs to automate daily tasks. And the thing is, I'm keeping Rick's ideal client in mind here. His ideal client wants to automate it. They want to buy a business that brings them cash flow every month without having to be in the weed of it. And that's why they don't want to start a business. They want to buy one instead. Okay, so I'm keeping that in my mind when I'm creating this type of content, so it speaks to his ideal client. They're going to be like, okay, great for automating daily tasks. That's great. I want this. Okay, this is very valuable. So you can go through this and I can rate each AI tool while still speaking to his ideal client. And this is going to do super well because, again, it's a format that performs well. And you can go throughout the whole Instagram. You can literally train your algorithm to do this. You can scroll and save formats. So save video formats that you want to use, and it's going to keep on giving you these types of formats. And don't worry if it's outside your industry. Again, bring it into your industry. These are the outliers that perform super well. So that's basically how you do it. It's really simple. Well, it's not simple, it is time consuming. And if you want us to do this all for you, so it's a done for you offer. We offer a done for you system where we come in, we take over your short form content creation process with the whole goal of getting you pre-sold leads, not just views. Yes, we get you views as well, but we want to get you more clients. We want to make you more money for your business, and we want to automate the whole process. And it's a done for you offer. No coaching, no consulting. It's done for you. You don't have to do anything except press record for an hour. The rest is taken care of for you. If you're interested in that, just click the first link in the description and book in a call. We can speak in more detail. Again, it's a done for you offer. Not coaching, not consulting. You record for an hour, we ideate, script, edit, post, automate the whole process. But anyway, back to the video. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is just go throughout this and rank each I'm going to rank each AI, and I'm going to keep in mind Rick's ideal client. And that's all you have to do every time you create these types of content. And now this is going to be, these kind of videos are top of funnel videos, but they, again, still attracting your ideal client. After that, you've got to create the middle of funnel, the bottom of funnel content as well. The middle of funnel is really nurturing and kind of, still shifting beliefs, overcoming objections, but giving value and introducing your unique mechanism. And bottom of funnel content is showing social proof. And you can still do this with these types of formats. You can still create middle of funnel content and bottom of funnel content in a unique way that still goes viral in your total addressable market. So this is the formula in just summary. You have to know your ideal client before anything. You have to go beyond demographics. You have to understand their 2 a.m. fears, real objections, and the exact outcome they're chasing. Make them say, this video is for me. Again, how we did this is I understood Rick's ideal client, and his ideal client wants to automate everything. And as you can see, when I was scripting that video, I kept that in mind. Next, you're going to go to your industry or go outside your industry or just scroll on social media if you have time. Don't take like 10-20 minutes and you'll find a couple. Find proven viral formats and use what's already working. Don't reinvent the wheel, just bring it into your space first. And I'm not saying you can't go in within your space and find these formats. Of course, there will be certain formats within your industry that perform super well. Take them as well. And all you have to do now is combine the format with a targeted topic. And what this does, it creates content that stops the scroll and speaks directly to buyers with budget and intent. So what you need to realize is the goal isn't to go viral. The goal is to go viral in your total addressable market. The people who can actually pay you, that's the only metric that truly matters. But now you understand what kind of content to create to go to your ideal client and how to, again, go viral in your total addressable market. You need to understand how to take those viewers and get them to book in a call with you and buy from you. And in this video up here in the middle, I'm pretty sure it's in the middle, I show you the ManyChat sequence that allowed us to add the 50k to Rick's business and the 70k within his pipeline. So go watch that right now. I hope you got some value from this video, and peace.